What began as a one-day news coverage assignment extended indefinitely, forcing a battery of journalists to prepare for the long haul of holding beat at Shakahola, the horrific scene where more than 100 bodies have so far been unearthed in Kilifi County. Our reporter Junai Karisa draws the curtain to reveal what journalists go through when on unpredictable assignments.
Just like in some selected careers, journalism may pass for a calling, at least going by some assignments that journalists are deployed to cover. To some extent, the responsibility of a journalist can be equated to that of police officers who find themselves handling issues they had not at all prepared for. Some situations requiring the presence of journalists are hazardous that one can only pray and hope to emerge from the other side in one piece. However, the experience therein continues to shape a journalist's perspective to duty. At first, a tip-off from the police aroused the journalist's nose for news. As is the norm, the pressmen and women made their way into the forest in search of the truth, but not without opposition from the source.
Potea over 1 hour katika hiyo misitu, tulikuwa watu 4 na gari yetu. Tulizunguka sana tukitafuta njia ya kutokea, lakini ilitushinda. Ilibidi tumekaa muda na watu tukiomba msaada, baadaye tuliweza kuokolewa.
The arrest and subsequent arraignment of Pastor Paul Mackenzie on the 17th of April granted investigators permission to comb through the forest located 64 kilometers from Malindi town. That is when the rubber met the road. Journalists, human rights activists, detectives, as well as police officers commenced an operation that is currently on its 8th day today. Armed with pangas, the team was forced to clear the way on foot 4 kilometers into the unknown territory. Little did they know of what lay ahead of them. Day 1, the detectives earmarked 35 graves but only exhumed 4 mass graves. The following day saw the team discover mass graves that drastically shot the numbers to 90 by the 5th day. Among the number, 8 bodies had been stumbled upon as the exercise picked momentum. The daunting, horrific scenes, coupled with an aching stench of the dead, was enough to traumatize the newsmakers who moved on irregardless.
Ijakuwa rahisi, network imekuwa ni shida kwa sababu tunapanda kwa gari ama tunapanda juu ya mti, tukijaribu kutumia simu kutafuta network ndio tuweze kutuma picha.
Mili mingine iko na majeraha, mili mingine imeoza, iko na mabuu, harufu ni nyingi. So kushinda huku msituni na hiyo experience inakuwa ni hali ngumu kusema kweli.
Kaburi moja watu 10 unaangalia, mimi mpaka nikafikiria watoto wangu na moyo wangu nikachuta. Sikuweza kulala siku 2 za kwanza. Ninajikuta nakaa kwa kitanda najiuliza kwani ni nini inaendelea ndani yangu, ni nini?
Muslims were worst affected, let alone the women like I, who had to find comfort in the hardship circumstances.
Kwa sababu hali ya anga ilikuwa mbaya, kulikuwa na jua kali, tulitembea sana karibu zaidi ya masaa 6. Sasa ilibidi mimi kama roba Muislamu ilibidi nimevunja saumu kabla ya wakati. Hiyo najua ni kosa, naomba Mungu atanisamehe, nitalipisha. Lakini
mwenzetu ambaye anatofarihia pia ilibidi avunje saumu yake, ijapokuwa alikuwa anamalizia kwanza Eid, na pia alipata kuumia mguu. Mimi mwenyewe niliumia mkono katika hali yangu ya kutoroka kutoka katika msitu wa Shakahola.
We are in Baolala, some 25 kilometers from Shakahola Forest. This is where we have been packaging our stories since the news of Shakahola began. It's 7:45 p.m. and we're just having our supper while some of us are having refreshments while others are completing their assignments of the day.
We are the ones who broke the story. We have been there for the last 2 weeks, and my rallying call to the government, please reverse that decision. We need to see, yes, it is horrifying, but we are capable. Kwa nini wakae peke yao na tumekuwa na wao kuanzia mwanzo?
The days that followed saw police restrict the press from getting anywhere beyond the Malindi-Salagat highway, which is 4 kilometers from the scene of action. This was interpreted as attempts to gag the media from processing information for news, hence breaching the constitutional right to access to information.
Journalists are supposed to be given access to give information and to get information. Because now if we leave everything open as is, the likelihood of misreporting and social media getting away with all kinds of stories is very high.
The government has since revised this standpoint. Juni Karisambele from Shakahola, Kilifi County.